feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride no.
Yo, you got Caribou and Yachty and Young Thug on your list tonight?
Oh, I just got it to post, so we put it up. I ain't get to it yet. Y'all gonna be honest with you, they've been going back and forth so much. Like, I'm starting to think they fuck, bro. Like, it just don't make no sense no more, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, if this is just artist and rapper, my nigga, stop it, bro. Like, yo, they're going back and forth like they used to fuck, man.
She hurt. It's a lot of hurt in that shit.
My nigga, fuck that, nigga. They going back and forth like they used to fuck. I'm tired of this shit now. Like, what's up with them, man? You don't believe that?
Nah, I don't know if they. I don't think they fuck, but I think it's just a lot of hurt on both sides from that shit.
Bruh, it's just too much being done, man. I don't know.
I see how she feel, and I can see how Yachty feel. Yachty feel like he made her, and she feel like he did her dirty and stopped opportunities.
I mean, I don't get what she's upset about.
The embarrassment of being dropped the embarrassment of being dropped publicly.
Okay,
you know
what? Since you bring it up, we'll get into the topic. Now, here's the thing. Unbeknownst to y'all, me and Carrahboo talk. We even talked in the DMs, and I wished her well. She wished me well, and matter of fact, you want me to read the conversation? Again, I do understand the power of my voice. I'm not also trying to pick on Carrahboo, just to let y'all know. Okay, I'll tell you what me and her said. Right? She says, "Hey, listen, I apologize for how we were talking about some other stuff on related." And she says, "I apologize for how I handled previous matters." And she said, "Love," and I said, "It's all good. Water under the bridge, and also so that you know, it's not personal with me. I actually want to see you figure it out and end up winning more than you ever did." So I really got no. Bro, I'm not gonna sit here and try to shit on this girl, my nigga. Okay, bro, it's a young girl who's like she hasn't reached possibly the heights of her potential. Now, I could explain the beef though, from what I know it, and this is why I'm starting to think they fucked, because I understand the beef in this capacity. Carrahboo was signed to Concrete. Carrahboo is a woman among a group of men. Carrahboo was allegedly said to, start to have like this ego, and it was manifesting with how she was talking to and treating people. Okay? Also her getting a big head, which I don't think that's, obviously that could piss people off around you, but I don't think that's the worst thing, because male artists do that a lot too. Okay? Now, that was only revealed. So Yachty was supposedly separating himself from her, right? He was supposedly separating himself from her, and then she started hinting, or she liked some posts kind of hinting at, and we're in this time of, this is why again people don't want to sign female rappers or anybody who's a female singer or something like that. Bro, if I sign you, I don't want to get an allegation if this shit don't work out, bro. I don't want you to say that I bullied you. I don't want you to say that I tried to fuck you when you didn't want to fuck me. I don't want you to say nothing that could tarnish my reputation. So she started to kind of like, hint at something, because Yachty wasn't saying nothing. I'm telling you why he supposedly dropped her, because the attitude, he just couldn't fuck with. And it wasn't like he dropped her. He just stopped fucking with her. You know what I mean? It's just like, yo, you could go do your own thing then, right? Like, I'm just not going to tolerate this attitude no more. She started liking a few things, kind of almost hinting at like, yo, Yachty might be, did some shit. And, obviously she's a woman. So people think, is Yachty an abuser? We're in that era where that dynamic that she's a woman and he's a man is always going to be there. Like, people are not going to look at it just like an artist. So Yachty had to clear it up, because that ambiguity, him as a man, he can't take the chance to just fall back and let the story linger, and then people make up their own narratives, or for you to keep teasing it, or who knows, you might come out and say something else. So Yachty came out and said what happened, right? On his side. Now, obviously, they went back and forth a bit, and after they went back and forth a bit, because, part of what he said, and I don't know, maybe you could argue he shouldn't have said that, but he again, this is why you're signed to an artist. Yachty felt hurt. Yo, my nigga, I wrote music for y'all to get on. Like, what the fuck? Then the music, the reference tracks comes out. Then they go back and forth. Then they go back and forth. Then they stop. But I thought this is over now. But now, if it's still going, you know what I'm thinking? Did these two fuck? I'm really asking that question. I'm pretty sure Yachty's gonna text me and be like, I didn't fuck her. But I'm like, bro, like, this is now like a jilted lover shit, nigga. This is not even like just an artist shit at this point. Because, yo, go do what you're gonna do, Caribou, and let it be. And Yachty, you go do what you gotta do. Let me actually play with what she said. This is what she said.
Even before I signed with him, I dropped the song as the day he hit me up trying to sign me. That same week, other labels reached out to me. He still hadn't co-signed me publicly. Young Thug was in jail checking for me. I told Bo I was excited. I told him. He like, what the f can I do for you from jail? I'm like, oh, you such a hater, bro. And it was other labels hitting me up those first 2 weeks before he ever even acknowledged me publicly. Even before.
Okay. Caribou. Wait, hold on first. Caribou, I want to be very clear. And again, we had that conversation. I'm a man of my word. And again, I got nothing against you. That is bad etiquette. Okay? Sorry. You don't bring that conversation, even if it did happen. Do I think it happened? I think it did happen, right? I don't think he's hating on Thug. He wants to sign you. And, is there a little bit of, not necessarily dirty backing, because he's not trying to fuck you in this context, but is he probably like, just like if maybe, Def Jam wanted to sign me, and he might be like, bro, ain't nobody popping on Def Jam. Why the fuck would you go sign to Def Jam? Yeah, he's not hating. He's just trying to competitively try to get the edge to sign you. Now, obviously, Yachty's not going to admit to that because the fans are so shallow. All they could see is you probably were hating. If that's true, you hated on Thug. He loves Thug, right? Now, he's probably going to deny it, right? But do I believe that she's telling the truth about that? Probably. But you shouldn't say that. He was just trying to sign you. But you gave the story like he's hating on Thug. No, he's just saying, hey, listen, you have options. I'm trying to give you the reasons why you signed with me. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Fans are going to make it into that big of a deal, right? Or they're going to try to want to gas up Thug to make Thug feel like Yachty was hating on him, which I don't think that's what it was, all right? I know facts. Just give me 1 second. Let me just finish playing this, and then we'll talk.
I signed with him. I dropped the song as the day he hit me up.
Okay, we played this already, and then, so Yachty responded to that, and he says, line for attention, I wish you well. Okay. All right. What were you saying, Facts?
All right, so I got a few questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let me say this before I get to the questions. One, I could see where Yachty would feel some kind of way, right? But when Thug hit her up to be like, man, why would you even think about working with him when I'm helping you and I'm doing all of this for you? Although I didn't promote you or push you on the front scene, but behind the scenes, I'm the one that's helping you. So I could see why Yachty could feel some type of way, right? Then it's the question to where could Thug have done something for her while he was in there? Absolutely.
I agree with that too.
All right. So then the next thing is this. She don't have that structure anymore, right? She don't have that team structure anymore. I mean, she probably do, but she probably felt extremely comfortable with Yachty, right? And she probably want a conversation with Yachty, which Yachty they probably both want conversations with each other. So now we get to them arguing and going back and forth line. I feel like the only way it do stop is if they do have a conversation offline and you know what I mean? And probably get back together. The question that I'm asking now is, do you feel like they could get back together, or do you feel like it's too far gone for them to get back together?
So I actually do think the fire ending would be them getting back together. I think the problem here is Yo, a lot of rap is facade, and once you break the facade, it's too hard to build it back. And the facade that you break with a young artist is letting people believe or letting killing the idea that that artist was talented. And when Yachty said that she has a ghostwriter, he basically killed the idea that she was talented in the eyes and minds of a lot of fans. So no matter what happens, they're gonna look at her to think she's either a ventriloquist or because Yachty's so popular more than her, whatever she says, you're indoctrinated to not like it now. So that's hard to like overcome. And I think she's
I,
probably upset by that. Even if you get back with Yachty, they're just gonna think Yachty's writing for her now, right? Which again is gonna undermine her as an artist because she wants the accolades, right? There's mad people that get songs written for them, but they like the fans to think they wrote it, right? Even if they didn't. So again, it's gonna be tough either way. But I do think the block with her getting back with Yachty is that it's gonna be seen as Yachty writing everything for her.
all right, so move past her and Yachty working together. What you basically what I see, right, is her getting over the Yachty stuff. Stop talking about it. Stop mentioning it. Move on and drop hit records. I don't think that fans knowing that she has a ghostwriter is a bad thing. Ventriloquist, respectfully, I love her. Cardi B is a ventriloquist. Respectfully, she has
Hold on. All right. However, Cardi B went through a few years where she was doing what's the name was doing or has been doing recently, showing herself in the studio, recording, trying to show herself writing. Because Cardi, yes, I think we look at Cardi. I don't think we look at her as a full ventriloquist. I think we look at her and accept her that she might get some help, but we don't think she's completely untalented. Do you? I don't think so.
No, I don't think that. I think that she developed. I think that Cardi B developed. But you know how what you always say and what the industry people always say. One hit record could change a lot, right? So if she comes out with a hit record, I don't care if a fucking goldfish wrote it. If Caribou come out with a hit record, that shit is going and people are gonna jack it. So I guess you are right. She probably do got to get in the studio and start recording some hits. But I don't think there's nothing wrong with a ghostwriter. She just got to get over that.
Man, hey, facts. What you say now, cool, but if that bitch scared to drop, she's scared to drop, and all that you want to do is argue Offset, tell the bitch to drop an album or a hit.
Oh, you're talking about Cardi
Cardi,
B now.
yeah, I don't think
Cardi
Cardi B in
B,
the realm. Yeah, she not in the realm of writing music. I mean, she not in the realm of dropping music right now. I don't even think she focused on
bruh,
that.
it's been a decade.
But but back to the
She's
Caribou shit
scared to
though.
drop because she knows she can't compete with Nicki.
I don't think that. I don't think that's the case. But
I,
Act,
but,
I
but
think
why,
she's dropping
why she,
first quarter.
why Cardi B ain't drop?
I think she's dropping first quarter. I honestly believe that.
I think she's scared.
You
Nicki
think
got her
so?
spooked because you know
that's
her
what
album.
a lot of the fans probably say that. A lot of the fans probably say that she's scared. I don't think she's scared necessarily. I just think that she got so much other focuses besides music, bro. She,
I get that too.
Yeah,
but
sure,
fucking,
sure.
you said what, Act?
I said I get that too.
Yeah, but Caribou, all she need to do is just fucking drop. I think she should just keep on dropping some fire ass singles, fire ass visuals, and take over the first quarter. Just go crazy. Don't speak about Yachty no more, and do her thing, bro. Whoever fuck with her, that's where she gonna find her real fans and her real fucking core. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Her core fan base, and just go keep on going crazy. They
um,
gonna fuck with you. They gonna fuck with you. They not. They're not.
unfortunately, I believe that she's going to continue to bring up Yachty until she gets like that bona fide hit without him. And I think after she gets that bona fide hit without him, she'll be off to the races. But I think that event and that segment of her career is so much overshadowed everything else for her that she's kind of stuck in that moment, right? Where if she's on live, people are only gonna clip when she talks about Yachty or they'll ask a question right? Like they'll probably ask a question about Thug, and she has to tell that story, but Yachty's a part of it. Now it's on all the blogs while she probably talked for another hour and nobody cared about none of what she said. So, again, she just has to get past that, and we'll see. We'll see. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. I will be back on here. Give me 1 second now. Chat, have y'all seen